Hello there, welcome to Ton TV and the Greenock Morton weekly update. My special guest this week joined the club last year. He had a good start to the season and then the lockdown and a bit of injury curtailed his campaign, but he's back with a bang this year. He's a canny lad, he's swapped the Toon Army for the Ton Army, and this is the year that he wants to clean up. So, Cammy, do you want to clean up this year? Is that what you want to do?
Depends what you're asking. I've got a missus now.
No, I wasn't asking you about your love life.
No, yeah, obviously clean up with the goals and with the assists and everything, just to help the team as much as I can, really.
I mean, you did start the campaign all guns blazing last year. You had a great half of the season, and then you picked up a kind of injury, didn't you, around Christmas?
Tore me thigh around Christmas time. It's 2020 years. It's not been a good year, especially for me. I've been injured, lockdown. So no, I tore me thigh, and I was missing from about Christmas until the lockdown. So obviously, when I got offered a new deal, yeah, it was a no-brainer. Obviously, the club, the baggers, from just seeing us like a glimpse of us in the first half of the season, and hopefully coming back and redeeming this year.
Because you'd never really had a bad injury before in your career, had you?
No, if you first real injury, Jerry, I broke my nose twice. I don't know if you'd know, but apart from that, I've never been injured. Touch wood. So this injury was new to us. Everything was new. I was asking the older lads, like Uncle Bry, Midge, Jim, what can I do? Because I was all new to us. So no, the club looked after us really well. Sent us a hand on a couple of times. I'm really grateful for that.
These are the guys you say, Brian, Midge, Jim as well. These are the guys that you kind of lean on in this squad.
Definitely massively. I call share with Jim, and he's been massive to us. Just giving us little pills of advice. Him, Midge, Uncle Bry, being there, done that. Say Uncle Bry because everyone calls him Uncle Bry.
Uncle Bry? Where did that come from?
No, everyone calls him Uncle Bry because he's just round the place. He's a really good guy. He even come in dressed as Shaggy from Scooby Doo yesterday to give a bit of banter. But no, he's a really good guy. Really good guy.
Let's talk about the season so far, because it's been pretty good for you.
Yeah.
Started off with that friendly, but you bagged the winner against Livy. What do you remember about that?
Yeah, it was a good game. Obviously, one of the first games back in over a year. Obviously, with the lockdown, I hadn't played in 9 months. So I played Dumbarton firstly, and it was nice to get 45 minutes on your belt there, and then obviously play against Livy and do well, score. So I was full gun blazing, and then just looking forward to the season start for that.
You're looking to get in amongst the goals this season, then, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, I'm grateful to pick up the goal against Oliver. I thought it was a good move, and then that's part of my game I need to bring now. I've never really been the one to score goals. I've always been the provider of goals, but now my dad obviously on my case, all the lads on my case that I need to be more selfish, I need to be shooting more, because obviously first thing I do when I get the balls, I think, right, how can I play someone else in, but so now I need to start thinking about myself.
Because you're described as a powerful, forward-thinking midfielder. would that be right, eh?
That's very nice to say that. No, I'd like to think myself as powerful. Yeah, I'd like to think myself as fast. I think that's me in that boots, and if I can add a little bit of goals to that, I think that'd be brilliant.
The Alloa goal that you mentioned, I mean, that was all about counter-attack and speed as well. And I mean, Josh played it through. Would that be your kind of range with the goalkeeper behind you?
Lads are trying to say that I tried to take it around him. It was a bad first touch. That would be life, but no, I think Josh did very well to hold the defender off, and I was just head down running. I thought, you know what, that's what we're good at, yeah, especially at Capello, it's a fortress, and we're trying to build on that, and away from home, obviously, we play a bit different now, but at home, the counter-attack's brilliant, and obviously Josh with his pace and me with mine, it's a good goal.
Now, there was a wee moment after that goal where you could have had a second. And
yeah,
that's from but I've got to tell you, it's been described and it's gone viral. Big Andy Rich up in commentary said you were like a drunk man trying to chase a balloon.
I know,
what do you remember about that?
No, I think I didn't expect the keeper to not get there, so I thought I'll just jump with him and think, I'll try my best not to like put him off so Calvin get in. Next thing, all the balls with your feet, and that was like a drunk man chased the balloon. Yeah.
So that's in the past.
Yeah.
You've had 3 games away from home now. You get the 4th. It's been quite a tough mix recently, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's really hard. Obviously, away from home, bigger pitches, teams look to try and play against it. Obviously, the St Mirren game, that was obviously a derby. I fully enjoyed that game on the telly. I enjoyed playing there, right up for it. Even challenged to keep out of a fight. So
I noticed that, yeah.
I know. So no, I really glad. And away games was need to adapt the way we're playing. I think the last 2 games at St Mirren and at Part of Thistle have done really well.
A big part of your game is running. I mean, watching you from the commentary position, you cover just about every blade of grass out there.
Yeah, I like to think so. That's what my dad and me managers when I was younger said. I used to cover every blade of grass. That's not just play centre midfield. So no, I like it because I think minimum you've got to do is effort. You've got to give everything, and that's the minimum. And if you do anything better than that, I think that's what you get for the team.
The manager absolutely demands that from you, doesn't he?
He does, yeah, he does. Like I said, it's the minimum. I think everything added on to that a bonus, but the minimum is just to work hard, and you go out there and give you all for the fans, for the gaffer, for the lads. You can't really ask much more.
Kind of tough without the support. Do you remember
really, really tough. At first, well, obviously going back to the start, it was unusual, but now you've done it for a couple of times, you're thinking, I just want the fans back. Do you know what I mean? They're an added bonus, and I think hopefully next year, when all this is over, the fans will be back and give added boosts for the rest of the season.
Arbroath, the weekend, what's your thoughts on that one?
Last season went there, and it was a good game. They're a good side, a bit like us really. Play 5-4-1, hopefully. I'm just going to go and take it. I think it'll be a bit of a bloodbath, a bit of a back challenge. Down there is a horrible place to go. The wind's terrible. The service is not great, but no, it's going to be a great game. I think I'm looking forward to it.
And then we've got Hearts, a couple of weeks. That's a big one.
It's a big one. It's my birthday as well, so hopefully I can turn out my birthday goal. But no, I've not played against Hearts before. Big side, obviously, and it's nice to have them in the league. So hopefully they'll come here, and I think they'll be shocked when they come here and play against us, because we're a hard side to play against as well. As
you say, I mean, they're probably one of the favourites for the title this year, yeah?
You'd like to think so. They're spending big money, just like every other team in this league. I think it's a tight league. It's one of the tightest league I've ever played in. Every team's good. You don't get an easy game. When I played down south, you maybe play a team and think it's going to be an easy game today. These are struggling, but I think every game in this league is a tough game, and none more than Hearts.
Last year at the club, I'm not going to lie to you, I had to get a translator in every time he spoke to me, right? But you've got Ledge for you this year, Ledge. What's that like?
I hate him. No, I'm only messing. What a guy, great guy. Obviously he's from Sunderland, so I'm a bit stand off of him because we hate each other with the games, but no, he's a good guy. The lads say the new translator was, I hope this is alright, you must put subtitles on the bottom. But no, what a guy.
But as a Sunderland supporter, and you are famous, like Newcastle, you know, boy, aren't you? That's your team.
But my dad brought us up to support Newcastle. Went to loads of games. Obviously, speaking to Michael, he went loads of Sunderland games. So I just said, now I just have to wave at him from League One, he says. So it's a bit of a shambles that we're not in the same league, but no, I always banter him about that because he knows that he hates it.
Did you have a favourite player growing up? Is there an obvious one? I don't know.
Not really, no. I like Johan Kabay for some reason, don't know why.
Really?
I know, a bit of a weird one, I know. But no, I went to all the games, hadn't been off at Johan Kabay, Denver Ball. That was my year when I really started going into football and going to games. But no, me and my brothers, my dad used to go to every game. We sit now even into the game and watch it, so I know I really enjoy it.
Did they come up at all last year to Morton to see you play?
My dad cooked at every game, every home game.
Really?
Nice. Really, he's helped us all my life, really, from being a young boy. Like, when I was at Newcastle, at Sunderland, just Carlisle, to go every game. As he would as a dad, and as I suppose every other dad does. But
you were at Sunderland?
What
idea was that?
I know, I was when I was very young. I was 6 to 9, I think I was, so I don't really speak about that because I was still a baby. I haven't even told Michael yet, so he's watching this.
Well, I'm sure he is watching it, as everybody does. Let's talk this week about the manager gave an interview last week about the veggie diet. I think Morton are the first club in the country to actually go veggie. How are you finding that?
Really enjoyable. Obviously Tony and Jane are fantastic. They do everything. Tony's really, really good, top quality chef, and all his foods are brilliant. And obviously with the veggie stuff, sometimes you don't even notice there's no meat in it. Obviously you have the meals, and you had chili that day and it was red hot. It was really nice, so no, I'm really enjoying it. And
is this something you're taking outside? I mean, I hear you've cleared out of Greenock and gone to Renfrew, is that right?
I have, yeah. I've just bought a house, bought a flat with a missus, and I've just bought a dog as well, so I've really settled in up here and I'm really enjoying it. So.
And would you take the veggie diet outside of here then? Would you take it home, or do you still eating meat?
No, I'll be honest with you, I still eat meat. I don't think I can go without meat, to be honest with you, as in at home. But no, when I come here, I'm fully for the veggie, yeah.
Because we get a cracking photograph of you. Do you always eat like that?
No, I was just a bit of crack with you guys. With obviously Calvin and me, we just like to mess on and stuff. So I thought, why not just do this? It's a bit of banter.
Good, because we don't know about Morton players that put food all over their face like that.
No, I think it might be Newcastle thing. I was brought up on spam, so I'm just you're rubbing in as fast as you can, don't you?
Tattoos. I can't do an interview with you without mentioning the tattoo. Everybody talks about it. Take me through that.
There's nothing really to be talking through, do you? It's just like scruggly writing in it. No, I've got a couple of meaningful ones. One for me family, one for me gran. But apart from that, I like it. It's like art in it, so I like it.
Finally, aspirations this year, not just for Morton, but for Salkeld.
For Morton, I'd like to say, I think we'd finish the highest possible. Really, obviously, firstly to stay in the league, as like I've always said, that's the main objective, and then. Because the minimum Morton should be playing is championship football, for me personally. I think that. And then for me personally, just doing as best I can, really affecting the team as much as I can, playing as many games. And I thought I've done alright to start, but I just need to bring that, like I was saying before, need to bring a little bit more goals to my game and add that to my game, as long as with assists and contributions to the goals and stuff like that.
Well, listen, good luck over the weekend. Good luck for the rest of the season.
Yeah, sorry.
And thanks for joining us.
No worries.
And thank you for joining us on the Greenock Morton Weekly Update, as sponsored by McTears the Auctioneers.